I was at Barnes& and Noble on Sunday when a former client came down and sat next to me at the cafe, and we started talking about his life and what's going on, and it became really clear he is still a guy who's looking for love. The problem is he walks around with a ton of resentment against women in general. It started long ago in his childhood, really, but he continues to carry this resentment around, and he puts off that vibe that says, you'd better say yes. You better go out with me. And if you don't go out with me, I'm going to get really upset with you. That's never going to work. That's never going to work for anybody. And what he's failed to do, and what I've tried to explain to him countless times, is he needs a whole new strategy. And here it is. The new strategy is you've got to develop a life worth living. What I mean by that is you need to be figuring out how you can be happy, even if no woman on this planet ever deigns to give you the time of day. Is that possible? Well, sure it is. There's a way to do that, and it means you've got to look within and develop what you consider a life worth living. Maybe it involves jumping out of airplanes with a parachute. Maybe it involves scuba diving. Maybe it involves getting involved in charities or volunteer work. Whatever it is, it just doesn't matter, because the only person you really have to please is the one you know most intimately, yourself. And when you focus on that, what happens over time is you become happier and happier and happier. And then magically, you become a far more attractive person. Men want to become friends with you. Women find you charming and engaging. Why? Because you're not needing them. You don't need to do that. You need to figure out how to live your life. It's definitely possible. I've seen dozens and dozens and dozens of men do that. And the technique is extremely effective for them. They end up happy, and they sort of forget about the 10 women who never went out with them. And they move on, and they start meeting a different kind of woman, a woman who finds him intrinsically fascinating.